This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. Today's discussion is 3 business books we're enjoying tremendously. And again, this will be a short episode, so please enjoy it. First, a book by Scott Galloway, the professor at NYU. I had read an earlier book of his and enjoyed it, and I picked up this one, which is a bestseller, called The Algebra of Wealth. I've told both my children they ought to read this. I think just absolutely fascinating and a great read and fascinating. So I'm hoping that Chloe and Bobby will read this book. Second, a book by Rob Copeland, a New York Times reporter, on Ray Dalio and Bridgewater. Absolutely fascinating. You know, he's a guy who's made himself into a very public figure, Ray Dalio. I don't know that much about him, but have read some of his isms and thoughts and so forth. And this is really a fascinating book, good and bad, about Ray Dalio, and enjoying it tremendously. The third one's a very practical entrepreneurial book that I think is also just brilliantly done and mind thinking or altering or paradigm shifting. Is a book by Dan Martell called Buy Back Your Time. So in any event, I'm midway through each 3 of these. I listen to most of my books on tape today, read some, listen a lot. I hope you enjoy some of these. The other thing I'll tell you is McGuire Woods, we've been a partner for 30 years, I've been at the firm for 30 plus years, has its healthcare private equity conference this Wednesday and Thursday in Chicago, May 8th and 9th. If you're one of the first 3 people to email me, text me, happy to get you a free registration. Again, the text number is 773-766-5322. It's at the Ritz-Carlton, Chicago. It should be a great event. It's in its 20th year and just fantastic, just in a great group of lawyers and partners and people that drive that event. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast.